I'm Chelsea, a registered dietitian with Louisiana Blue.
Hey, I'm Catherine. I'm the other dietitian here, and we are part of a care team and coach members over the phone and help work with you and your chronic conditions. We work with nurses and behavioral health specialists, pharmacists, and all just help work with you and individualize your needs. So today, we are going to talk about holiday meal planning, some tips just to help you get through these holidays without gaining too many LBs. So everyone, we're trying not to get you to use it as a reason to go crazy for the next 2.5 months. Remember, these holidays are one day. I know we celebrate a little bit more than one day, but there may be some parties scattered throughout, but we're still trying to encourage you not to go crazy for maybe a 2-month eating spree. Yeah. But here is hopefully going to be some good tips to help you during those parties and celebrations while you are enjoying your time.
Yes. So first of all, I think a lot of times we forget that the holidays are more about spending time with our family, our loved ones, people that we don't really see a lot throughout the year, like treasuring those moments. And so really what I encourage you to do is treasure those moments with your families and try and make those memories instead of always focusing, on the food and the drinks and all that type of stuff. So, trying to take the focus off of like the food and more put it back on, your family and the memories that you want to create during that time.
True. Yep. Very good. Very good. So now, of course, with the food, which is always going to be there and important. So one thing, let's talk about the sides. Now, we just talked about maybe starting with the protein, but Chelsea,
the sides are everybody's favorite. So we have to start with the sides first.
Correct. Everyone loves the sides, and it is always fun to see who brings what, and different families have different sides. It's always very interesting. So I do know that a lot of sides are carb heavy. We got our scalloped potatoes, macaroni and cheese. We might have, all the rolls.
Potato casserole.
Sweet potato casserole. There is peas. There is
rice dressing,
corn pudding, corn mac choux, all this stuff. So there's a lot of carbohydrates there. Yes, delicious. We do need carbohydrates. I get it, but they can come with a lot of calories the way they're prepared. So let's think about vegetables. The most common one is, what's your favorite one that you said you always make?
I love green beans.
Yes. So the green bean casserole, I feel like is usually the only one I see at a lot of holidays. Yes. So think about incorporating some more vegetables this year. Mm-hmm. Some ideas, you could always do smothered green beans a certain way, a roasted vegetable plate, salad, smothered cabbage. There's tons of ideas, but ways to get these non-starchy vegetables in, and you can still cook them with flavor, of course, but that way, instead of having all those carbohydrate sides, you're at least getting some of those non-starchy vegetables in there.
Yeah. And I mean, you can always, if you wanted to, start with a salad, before you make your plate, just to kind of help get in some good, fiber, and the veggies have water to kind of help fill you up before you make, your big plate. But yes, I am a fan of all the vegetables. I'm the only one that brings veggies
not the dietitian
to the holiday meal. So I got the veggies covered.
Yeah. And it may be a good way for some people to try new ones. I have many picky people I talk to, and green beans is the only vegetable they eat. Yeah. What if you would bring a roasted vegetables? What if you would have the smothered cabbage or these balsamic glazed Brussels sprouts or just something? And, someone could try one or two and see if they like it and be exposed to a new vegetable. So that could be something too.
For sure. Okay, so then the second most important thing is your protein.
The meat.
Yes.
Men want the meat.
Yes, all the meats. So, of course, if you are having turkey, baked is better than fried.
Yeah.
Okay. But even things like, ham, or if you have a roast for some holidays, you definitely want to make sure that you are still saving room on your plate for that good protein. That protein helps fill us up. And so it's just very important that with all the carb heavy stuff, we definitely get in that protein. And that also helps stabilize your blood sugar so you don't like crash so much after that meal.
Yeah. Fill your plate up with protein and kind of think about what foods are really important or you like that you don't get often. So one thing that stands out is like a good smoked turkey that we get every year at Christmas. I love it. Also those glazed hams, things like that, where if I go to one side of the family and they have peas and macaroni and cheese, like I can have that anytime, but we may not have some of these certain, like the sweet potato casserole or the green bean casserole. So I may load up with a little bit more protein and skip some of the sides. I mean, if you feel you can get them anytime or they're not your favorite, skip over them and enjoy some of these ones that you don't get as frequently.
No, I agree 100%. And kind of speaking of some of these like sides, we do have a swap video that we're gonna do, and post. So if you're interested in kind of like learning some different swaps for recipes to try and make that a little bit healthier, then definitely check out that video. But it's just easy things, that we might not always think about, but switching out things like the low-fat milk for the whole milk, or like light sour cream, or doing a dip with some Greek yogurt, just different things like that. That those calories do add up. And so just to kind of make those foods a little bit healthier for you.
And I bet no one would even notice those swaps.
Usually. I always make like the ranch dip with like the Greek yogurt and then put some like the ranch seasoning in it. And we do that all the time for parties, and nobody ever says anything, about like, oh, this tastes, like Greek.
Correct.
No,
exactly.
Nobody can tell the difference.
Yeah. So some good swaps, good tips that we will have, in another video. And then I kind of mentioned like those one dish sides. That to me goes for desserts too. If you have a family that has a lot of dessert options, or even if you go to a holiday party and there's all these different dessert options, if you feel you can get this chocolate brownie every year or a chocolate chip cookie, but the seasonal flavored stuff, if there's gingerbread or the pumpkin spice or stuff like that, if you enjoy it. If it's not your thing,
skip it. You don't have to eat dessert.
Correct. But if you really like gingerbread and pumpkin spice like I do, and it only comes to me around this type of year, I just don't really enjoy a gingerbread flavor around spring. It just doesn't go. So I want it during the holiday season, and I will treat myself to that, but skip something like a sugar cookie that I can have all year long. So one thing too is kind of think about that with desserts, is those once in a year type of dishes that come around with the holidays. Go for those, have a treat, and it's that one party, and then the next day we're back to eating healthy again, your normal food.
Right. And then like good dessert, always remember, like, I like to kind of like taste different things too. And so I like to just like cut a small little like sliver of a pie. So like I might have like a small little piece of this pie or a small little piece of that or whatever it may be. And because I find a lot of times, like once you have like a bite or two, like you're kind of satisfied with that. Like you don't always have to eat the whole piece. So just to kind of get that like flavor, because I know a lot of times you want, something sweet after a meal, especially this time of meal. So just definitely having a small little piece of something, you still get to taste it. You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Exactly. No. Yes. So little tips to me that can make big differences, and not anything crazy. So hopefully just the littlest things like more protein, more non-starchy vegetables, once a year type of desserts and stuff like that. So for sure. But we do have a holiday playlist, of course, that will run through maybe some more ideas, break down some of these tips a little bit more. We're going to have a beverage one along with the swap one. So check that out. And we also have a healthy eating playlist that is just for everyday eating.
All year round. Yep.
Yeah.
So if you need us or want to reach out to our care team, you can call the 1-800 number. And y'all have a happy holiday.